And I said, I walk.
Check 1, 2. Oh yeah. Check it out. I got you where I want you. You'll cross one at a time, 'cause you know I know you.
You're failing her.
You're failing her. You're failing the bitch.
You're failing the bitch. You're failing this hoe.
Failing the bitch.
By being a beta. How are you failing? So you guys love failing. They love failing.
Why do men love that energy of succumbing to the woman? They just love being beneath the woman.
Yeah.
But like, I don't blame them because all of them grow up with single mothers. They have no fathers in the home. At school, it's only females. There's no man to tell you, hey, what the fuck are you doing? They're still pampering you at school. If you even stand up to a woman, some people might gasp and be like, yo, you can't do that, you're gonna get canceled. Even though you don't even have a YouTube account, you still get canceled. So I can kind of feel their pressure, but there's still no excuse. But I can understand where they're coming from.
But just logically, why? Why the fuck would you just succumb to a woman?
Yeah.
I understand it. I know I've felt it before. But logically, like if I had like a third person Ollie to just like tell me to fuck off when I was succumbing to a woman, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, you're right. But something about us, we get these like weird goggles where we can't see through bullshit.
Yeah.
And we just succumb. You're right. We succumb to the woman.
A little.
It's gay.
It is gay.
But sometimes I see it on the opposite side. Sometimes I see some guys are too red pill.
What do you mean?
Like some guys are so red pill where there's no room for love. Like there's just no room for love. Some guys will watch an Andrew Tate clip or they'll watch the Fresh and Fit podcast and they watch all these guys and that's great and everything because you know your knowledge and yada yada and you're starting to understand your value as a man. Yeah. You're born with zero value, all this stuff. But then when it comes to the woman aspect, when you guys take the red pill, you don't just take the red pill, you go red pill rage and you overdose on the red pill. And then you just go around, you go to the gym, you're like, whore, 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 whore.
Even though they're right, but...
They're right, but I'm just saying, for marriage purposes, how are you ever going to find love? Find love. Like, if you just go around red pilling everything. If you red pill every single second you chance you get to meet a woman, you're not going to have a woman.
Yeah. You still have to, you still have to see them as your daughter. You still see them as a daughter of Christ. You still have to treat them well, but I'd rather see people on because there's, you know how they say the better evil. There's two evils, but here's the better evil. I'd rather see people just red pill rage. I'm hitting the gym. She's a whore. She's a whore. She's a whore. Than these guys allowing these women to even have an opinion. I've seen guys allow women to enter their guy friend groups that they've had for 10 years, and then these women just demolish their whole friend group and fuck it all up because they allowed those women to have an opinion because they thought they were equal to them. I'd rather see that red pill rage than this succumbing bullshit saying, yeah, you have an opinion, yeah, you can do this, yeah, you could join politics, yeah, you can have a platform online and speak your... No!
Yeah.
I'd rather that other spectrum, even though they're both bad. But dude, it's getting so cancerous and toxic seeing these guys just allowing women into their space, allowing women to be equal to them, allowing women into the conversation. Babe, sit down and stop talking. When I go to uni and I see these girls, I'm like, you girls talk a lot. Now these girls were like they didn't really have much class, and I understand them, so it's whatever. I know those type of girls. And I'm seeing these girls, and I'm like, you girls really have an opinion, because most girls that I like talk to, who I'm interested in and I like, they shut up, they let me talk. They know Jaheim, look, he's the boss, he's the man. They grew up properly. But these average modern day women, they have an opinion. They talk. They're in these conversations. They talk more than men. I'm like, dude, shut up. What the fuck is going on?
I think the biggest aspect of it, like the reason why you'd be seeing all this shit, is because every guy in the modern era believes that the woman is better than them. They completely believe that the woman is better than them. Now, their conscious self and their red pill self, like, consciously, obviously, if I'm like, hey, Jack, you think your girlfriend's better than you, he'll be like, no, I don't, bro. I'm masculine. Blah, blah, blah. Their conscious self doesn't believe it, but their subconscious or unconscious, whatever the fuck you want to call it, they think that the woman is better than them. And then the woman starts to mother them. The biggest mistake I see these guys make, when you start to actually believe that the woman's better than you, and you succumb to the emotion that the woman brings, you put her on that pedestal, you become prey for her demonic nature. And that is a fucking fact. You're literally a sitting duck. You're just waiting. You're waiting for the divorce bills. You're waiting for the child, what's it called? Child support.
Child support.
You're waiting for the child support bills. You're waiting for hell to break loose. And everyone knows it. You're going to be in this marriage together, and both of you know it's going to come to an end eventually. And even if it doesn't, even if the marriage sees itself, it's still failing. Even if you die with this woman by your side, you're both on the deathbed together, she's gonna look at you on the deathbed and be like, you fucking suck. 90 years and you couldn't penetrate my brain into loving you. You're a fucking cuck. Congratulations. And you're gonna be 90 years old going, fuck, man. And then God's gonna look at you. You guys suck. Why? A woman's not better than you. And there's been no time in history, not the 1700s, 1800s, 1900s, I don't give a fuck. There's never been a time in history where a man putting the woman on a pedestal ever went right. It never went right. It always goes wrong unless you're on some weird fucking demonic, occult, satanic bullshit.
I'm sick of this weak cope that most men say when they get in a relationship. They go, I've matured. No, you haven't matured. You've given up. You've succumbed to your wife. You're now simping for her. You're now the little brother. She's the older sister. She's your mother now. You're just sucking on her titty. You didn't mature. You gave up. You stopped being a man. You stopped it. You said, "Oh, I'm gonna mature now, and I'm gonna do what every average man does in a marriage. I'm gonna drink beer on Sunday night football. Sunday football. I'm supposed to drink beer on the couch and and just sit here, right? This is what you're supposed to do, huh? You've matured, right? I'm gonna go out with my boys." Hey, boys that I've been boys with for 20 years since childhood, who I love and desire from the bottom of my heart, who I'd do anything for. Guys, I'll let you know if I can go out. I'm gonna check with my wife to see if I can go out with you guys. Let me consult with my wife. If my buddies told me they're gonna consult with their fucking wife, I'm blocking every single one of my friends. I don't care if I've known this motherfucker for 25 years. If you tell me you have to consult with your fucking wife to go out, we're done. We're not fucking friends. We're not fucking. It's a weak. It's a weak, pathetic, loser-ass excuse to say I've matured. No, you fucking given up. Your wife nags. She has an opinion. She runs your house. She's demolished all your kids with her feminine energy because you haven't stepped up to be a man because you thought, oh, it's too hard to tell the woman to shut up and be the man in the house. It's too hard. But I've matured. No, you haven't matured. You've given up. You fucking given up.
The same guys who call it maturing, the reason why they just finally matured, they just had this fucking epiphany of maturing when they start lying to themselves. In reality, they just don't believe in themselves.
Yeah.
They don't believe that they can actually check their woman. They don't believe it. And when a man comes along and, you know, maybe it's his friend from, 25 years. You know, they've been friends for 25 years. They're at her dinner and they're both here at this dinner with all the boys and everything, and they're talking about their life with their wife and everything. You know, the cool guy, the actual masculine man who holds his frame is like, yeah, I just check my wife when I do that. What are you talking about, man? I just do this, I just do that. She listens to me, she obeys. They don't believe it. Mm-hmm. They hear it and they're like, no, there's no way. There's no way. He's gotta be what? He's like, no, I'm mature. I'm the mature one. No, you're not. You're just weak. You're pathetic. And you're failing her every time you do this because you can't penetrate her mentally at all. You get some hell from your woman and you get scared. You're like, oh baby, I want to keep you happy. You don't love me, yada yada yada. And then these same men go, no, I love you. And then they get into a fucking 2-hour fight with their woman, which by the way, you're just basically fighting with a child. And then they go to their brothers and then they say, oh yeah, we had a really mature conversation. I heard her out. What the fuck do you mean you heard her out? What does that mean you heard her out? You heard a 5-year-old out? Okay. Cool. What? Did you finally figure out what her favorite color was during that conversation? She cares now? Fuck off.
All right, we're out. Nothing that tick inside of them that just goes, this dynamic is kind of fucked up. I don't really like this. I'm little spoon when we cuddle. She lets me know when I can or can't go out with my buddies. There's something that tick inside of you that goes, something's a little fucked up. Oh, something's a little fucked up here. She doesn't even suck your dick. You eat her out. You don't, like, there's something that tweak inside of you that goes, whoa, what's going on here?
They're failing their wife. They're failing their future wife. They're failing their current wife. You're just failing.
And none of these elaborate, emotional, Disney Channel indoctrination of romance. None of this shit. None of this fairy tale bullshit. You men need to stop this shit. Okay? Alright? Enough of this shit. None of these I don't want to see these proposal videos and you getting on one knee and then you start crying and the proposal cost you 10 grand and you invited all of her family over and then you fucking start crying and then she's smirking there with her ego. Yes, he's on one knee. He's on one fucking knee. None of this shit, dude. Give her the ring. Marry me. Okay? Let's do it. And for the marriage, dude, none of this grand slam yippee-ki-yay 4K camera fucking digital shit with 100,000 people at the marriage. None of this shit. None of this Disney Channel bullshit. They fucking lied to you. Get the marriage, fine. Invite mom, dad, a brother or two at the marriage. Marry her and end it. We're good. We're fucking, I'm sick of this fucking Disney Channel indoctrination bullshit that they've been injecting us since we were kids. That when she walks down the aisle, make sure you start crying. She looks absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, with her fucking powdered donut makeup, she looks absolutely fucking beautiful. Yeah, start fucking crying for this bit. Why? I've never seen a single woman cry at a wedding day video. I've never seen one woman say, man, my man looks really hot in this tux. Not one woman.
I'm showing up to my wedding in a wife beater.
I've never seen one fucking woman cry. Every single time the man's fucking bawling his eyes out, and then this bitch's ego's through the roof. She's like, yeah, I have him right by the fucking balls. He got me this $100,000 fucking wedding, and I've got him by the balls, and he's worshiping me. Fine, I guess I'll give him sex tonight. Enough of this shit. Enough of these elaborate grants. When you ask her to be your girlfriend, you can do a little dinner date or whatever, but none of this bullshit, dude. I'm sick of it. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
I don't know what it is. Like, they'll do the Disney Channel marriage.
Yeah.
So they'll do the Disney Channel marriage. They'll get her the cake, the ring, the whole shebang, parents, nice ceremony. It costs you $100,000. You're in debt. You gotta tear down your face because she looks so beautiful because you're a cuck. You do all this stuff. You had 20 years before the marriage of just, great, happy, go laughs, all this stuff. And you spend the money, you do the date, you take her to the honeymoon, she's looking at you like, oh my god, it's finally my day, yada yada, the spotlight's on me, I'm the woman, blah blah blah. And then a few years down the line after she pops a few babies out, and he's sitting at home, and he's reading the newspaper, he's eating his cereal and all this. She's sitting here like this. And then she sucks on another dick. They get bored. And then the same dude who just spent his whole life savings on a fucking wedding to make her happy and to please her, the same guy comes up to guys like us and then goes, yeah, she just went out on a whim one day and left me. She just left me one day. One day she just got up and left me. I ignored the fucking 6 million signs that she was bored and hated my guts and didn't respect me as a man, and I'm fat and have a beer belly and I watch football every Sunday and hate myself. But yeah, boys, she just left me. And then you expect me as your friend to just be like, oh man, I don't know how she could leave a guy of your caliber. I don't know how she could leave you, man. You don't do anything for yourself. You think that after you get the woman, that's it? Life is a full-time fucking job. Yeah. You don't get to just piss off. You don't get to get married and then chat gobbledygook with your friends and do nothing all day. That's not how life works. You are failing her. You're failing her. You're on constantly. Constant headache, constant bullshit, constant everything. Be a fucking man. Man up. No tears, no crying. I don't care if your baby comes out. I don't care. None of that stuff. You hold a straight face. Neutral or a little smirk. That's what you get. Your wife has your kids and then she dies. That's her life. You are the hero archetype. You go out, you pay the bills, you do what you're supposed to do, and I don't want to hear shit from you. No complaining, no this, no that, no yada yada. If you want to have a little day with your boys and you want to vent, go ahead. That's it. That's all you get. And then a cigarette, cigar, whatever the fuck you please. And go to the gym. If you're not doing any of these things, you're not doing shit financially correct too, you are failing your wife. And that's all I gotta say. Failing her.
And they lie to you. Dude, they have all just been laughing at you and pissing on your face. They all lied to you when they said, once you get the wife, you've completed GTA. You completed the end game. The end game is over. You've completed life as a man. You've completed the masculine. You've grabbed the gold at the end of the rainbow. You've completed life, dude. No, that shit is just a side mission. That shit is just like oh.
Not even.
Yeah, not. It's just like oh. I got married last year. Oh, really? Oh, what day was it? It's just something that you just walked by the road and you did. It was something quick that you did. It was an errand that you did for your friend. You helped them move to a new apartment. It was something quick. That's not the end goal. I hate seeing this. Okay, I got the wife, right? I got the beautiful girl who's an 8 out of 10 now, but in 5 years she's gonna be a 2 out of 10, and then she's gonna be fat when she has all my fucking kids. No. That's just it's just something in the wind, something to do. It's just something cool to like. Okay, cool, marriage, ring. You want a ring, bitch? Here, ring. Give me my kids. Okay, give me kids, and then you keep evolving as a man. The whole point of life is to overcome all your fears, all your past traumas. Overcome life. That's the whole point of life. Make more money, hit the gym. Enjoy life, be with your friends, go out, do new adventures, experience new things. But what? The wife was the end goal? You just giving a bitch a ring and saying, "Hey, you're cute," is the end goal? That's not the end goal. You have so much more to endure. That marriage shit isn't the end.
And she'll literally hate you.
Yes.
She'll hate you if it's the end.
And don't take our advice as if we want you guys to suffer. This is literally what they're attracted to. This is literally what women want. This is literally what women are begging for. They won't say it, obviously. They would never fucking say it. You have to read fucking 20,000 books before you fucking come up with this conclusion. they wouldn't say it, but this is what they want. They want a man who's on his mission. They want a man who's not sitting down Sunday night football. They don't want a man who's complaining, a man who's fucking crying, getting on one knee. Babe, could you please ruin my life and take half? They don't want that shit.
Be a man and forget your anniversary.
Yes, they don't want that. They want to be told that, hey, shut the fuck up. I'm busy working here, woman. I have kids to provide for. I have to provide for you. I have to pay rent. You think rent just comes out of my ass? Shut up. It's fucking baloney, dude. These guys don't get it cemented in their head, and then we get emails and DMs. We get DMs from guys like, I don't agree with you. Actually, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
This is a really good video.
You think we just want to fucking?
I swear that like, I don't know. They're just never mind. They're just fucking white.
They don't want to get it through. They don't want to. They don't want to
have a full-time job.
They don't want to become the person they've always wanted to become. Everyone in their head wants to be the badass. Everyone in their head wants to be the man. Everyone in their head wants to be that guy. You want to be it. So why don't you become it? Why don't you start doing the steps that it takes to be that person?
I am. I work on myself every day. I order from Starbucks as a full-grown man, and I'm working on myself every day. Like, oh my gosh, they don't go to the gym. Some of them don't go to the gym. Even if you're a jack, like, at least, okay, genuinely, at least go to the gym, like, 3 days a week. Yep. At least. Yeah. If you're going to be a beta, at the very least go to the gym 3 days a week. Yeah. But, like, I don't know how they do this on and off. Yeah, I'm at the gym but I took a few months off. What do you mean you took a few months off? I take 1 day off and I'm genuinely bothered. Yep. I'm like, fuck.
That's like what you're acting like a woman, like you're indecisive, like you can't keep up with what you need to do as a man.
Yeah. It's like emotional They just listen to the emotions.
Yeah.
Men nowadays just listen to how they feel. Everyone's in a fallen state. Everyone just listens to how the fuck they feel. And now, you know how like you said that women are becoming more attractive and men are starting to look more like boys? That's facts. Women are starting to look damn near perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with their genetics. They're starting to become more beautiful but more masculine, and then men are starting to become more boyish. Look at the past generations. They all look like full-grown men. And now we're over here and we look like my brother looked like a man when he was my age. What the fuck's going on?
It doesn't make sense. And I don't like. And guys, please on Instagram, stop posting yourself with a beer and then doing a gay ass pose with your buddies because you think it's like. I promise you, the girls are looking at you and going, "Fat." They're just saying. They're just calling you gay, dude. Like, stop. Just stop. I'm trying to help them out, but they don't fucking listen, dude.
You're failing your wife, G.
You're lucky I'm waiting till marriage, cause I would be fucking.
Dude.
I would be taking your. I would be fucking, dude.
Emphasis.
I would be fucking.
Emphasis on the fucking.
On the fuck. You guys don't You guys.
If we weren't Christian, I would take all of their hoes.
Yes.
I'd take all of them. I'd wrap them up in a bag and I'd fuck them all. I'd wrap them up in a bag like Santa and I'd bang them all. I'd bang all your chicks. If I wasn't Christian, I'd be out here fucking. I'd be fucking. I'd be on my high testosterone. You guys don't understand the amount of testosterone is through the fucking roof. We're waiting till you're lucky. We're waiting till marriage. You're safe. Yep. But if I'm out here, I'm stealing Jessica. I'm stealing Brittany. I'm literally, and I'm not gonna do it in a nice like. No. I'm literally going to look Brittany in the eyes, and I'm gonna go, I'm better than you, and you know it. And your cuck over there is not gonna do a fucking thing. Come here, baby.
I'll see guys, and they're with their girls, and I'm like, this guy's a weak guy, and this girl, she's literally, I just met the bitch, and she's looking me deep in the eye. She's like, whoa, Jaheim, I can feel your masculine energy, and I'm like, dude, I could literally steal your chick right now. Why don't you just tell her to shut the fuck up? I've said hi. I've said 3 words to the bitch, and she's already wet. You can't even. They're so lucky. They're so You guys are so fucking lucky. But take our advice, please. Take a pen, a paper, and just write this shit down, dude. Please.
I wouldn't be like if they literally just took our advice and then I saw more masculine men out there fucking. Mm-hmm. I'd wait till marriage and I honestly I would never have sex again. Yeah. I would just be happy at the world. I'd be like everything's back to normal and I'd get some sleep.
Yep. I'd be fucking, dude.
I'd be fucking. I really want to fuck.
I'd be fucking.
I want to fuck.
But I would fuck and then fuck some more.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I'd fuck some more and then fuck more. Then some more.
I'd fuck some more. And then I'd fuck more. And then fuck some more.
This mortal really is something else.